And we're live. Welcome to the Writer's Life, place where you get the sight, sound, smells, taste of my particular writer's life. And where you get the truth about the writer's life. Subscribe if you haven't already. Punch the like button and tap the bell for notifications so that you don't miss out on one exciting video. So how y'all doing today? On this Monday. I'm doing all right. Micro publishers, the rise of the micro publishers. It's funny because I read a small article this morning about how, we're down to like 4 major publishers. 4. When I first started out, there was like 23 or 5. We're down to maybe 3 music publishers. And there was one other type of publisher. Like movie studios, major movie studios. There's like 4. So and what the little article said was that you can now fill like a ballroom with the amount of people who decide what you're going to listen to, what you're going to read, and whatever. It's just amazing that's what it's come down to. And that's just because of mergers and buyouts and greed, whatever. Anyway, now there's like what I'm finding is that there's sort of this rise in these micro publishers out there, because it's easy. It's easy to start a publishing company. I did myself. I don't publish anybody else. I mean, I did 3 books with Ben Sobiek, but like I produced them. And I hear of like, I see like on Facebook or Twitter or whatever, or Instagram, like, just signed a deal with Joe Smith Publishing, like for 4 books or something like that. And I'll be like, well, that's kind of interesting, let me take a look. And like, there'll be a nice website, flashy website, and they might have like 20 or 30 authors and a whole bunch of books and whatever. And I'll look up the numbers. 99% of the time, like, their numbers suck. But that actually doesn't really mean much these days, because there's so many avenues to sell your books that just because one store, doesn't seem like it's pushing your book, another might be. So anyway, but inevitably they don't offer you an advance. So, but probably a better back end, which I've done before, and sometimes I like it, starting off in the black, to be honest, because I do find with like some of the smaller publishers that I've worked with, small to medium, I find like you make your advance, you get your advance, and it's usually like $3,000 to $5,000, and that's all you get. Like after that, you're done. Like it's finished. Like they no longer have interest in pushing you, and you're finished, and they've taken your rights. So, I'm not saying it's a bad thing to work with these micro publishers, small, or they might be considered small independent publishers or whatever. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. If that's what you want to do, then AUS will dominate. Go for it. I applaud you. I do work with one small pub like that, but not, I don't give them even 90. I don't give them even, like, what I'm trying to say is like 5% of my output. My own Bear Media company, which is a small press, really, takes care of almost all of my publishing needs these days. And because of that, I make more money. But I guess if you really don't care about the money aspect, it's not a bad idea to publish at these micro publishers, because they might actually get you a little press, and some trade reviews and things like that. So it can have that kind of positive effect, I guess. I choose not to. says Bartleby. Anyway, that's all I have to say today. So there's a rise in small independent micro publishers while the big major publishers shrink, and will all be owned by the Bertelsmann brothers very soon, if they're not already. All right. I hope you're having a great afternoon, and I will check in with you guys tomorrow. And ciao, ciao.